Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. Last time out, Karen got her boots on the ground, so to speak, with a little bit of a sightseeing tour of the Citadel, bumping into some familiar faces, including the likes of Arya T'Loak, Kasumi Goto, and just generally having a nice time. Bit of a catch up with Ashley, who is contemplating becoming a Council Spectre. And we actually recruited a little bit as well. We got back on board Dr. Chakwas, as well as Engineer Donnelly and Adams. And Arya has pledged some of her mercenaries to the war effort. So can't go wrong with a few hired guns. This time out we've been putting it off long enough. I think it's about time we meet with some diplomats, considering getting Krogan support for the Turians. So I wonder how this is going to go.
Commander, the Salarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room.
Alright, best foot forward here. This
doesn't start another war.
Took the words right out of my mouth there, Karen.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Urdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Jesus Christ, Rex.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Well, Karen's standing here in her best dress. I suppose it's pretty obvious, but I will ask the question anyway. Why is the Dalatras so opposed to the idea?
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Salarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
I mean, I understand why you had to do it because there was an uprising, but we need the Krogan now more than ever, so perhaps the Salarians got things a little bit wrong in the long run.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
Look, we don't really have a choice. I suppose if the Krogan get out of hand, they're going to be a bit more easy to deal with than Reapers, who are just literally wiping out species by the millions.
Whether you like it or not, we need Krogan help to win this war.
And what happens when the war is over?
We'll find a new way to keep the peace.
And they'll break it.
Enough! This is all theoretical. It would take years to formulate a cure. There's no time.
My information says otherwise. A Salarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
Oh, we met Malin.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
Yeah, it was bumped into him in the second game.
Is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Oh, something
Don't
seems
insult
shady.
me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
Well, we're not here to play intergalactic politics at the minute.
What does it matter? Palaven is burning right now. Earth is burning right now. If it takes a cure to cement this alliance, then that's what I'm doing.
She's right. The hard truth is we don't have a choice. Give Rex what he wants.
Or none of us will survive long enough to know who was right or wrong.
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt.
Is that a threat?
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not
Hell
setting
yeah.
foot on Surkash. This will take time.
Now you're speaking my
happens
language,
now.
Rex.
As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
That could have
I
gone
won't
better.
forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
We may have just pissed off the Salarians. But if it helps get Krogan support... so we're heading to Surkash, which... STG base. It might be a good idea to bring Garrus. I mean, just because he's the boy. I'm still not 100% sure on Javik. I think he's still getting himself embedded with the crew. James is going to be a bit happy-go-lucky, trigger-happy. Liara might actually be the one for this, you know. Particularly if Rex is along for the ride. Get the old crew back together. We'll keep things as they are now, weapon-wise. You may notice some slight changes in weapons. There were some tweaks off-screen. But, same with the points. But nothing that's going to change things too drastically, I don't think. Let's just buff the disruptor ammo. Oh, well, this all seems very serene and picturesque.
This is the Salarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Just be on your guard, Rex. Seems to be something shady going on here.
If they start backtracking, the angry Krogan act couldn't hurt.
Who said anything about acting?
Just try to keep it verbal.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride.
Oh, the old crew back together.
I can make room for you too, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Salarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Again, very nice looking base. Very non-assuming.
Commander,
This could all go
Salarian ground
pear-shaped
control says we
quickly.
don't have clearance to land.
Oh, there
Tell
we
them that
go.
Dalatras authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex, we have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Well, Rex, making this a political nightmare, but sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of a situation.
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire!
Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
Convenient. An apology would be nice.
Does Salarian hospitality always come with sharpshooters? This is an insult to the Alliance.
Please understand, no matter what some politician might say, Krogan are still considered a hostile race.
I wonder why.
However, on behalf of the Salarian Union, I apologize. But we must insist the Krogan remain under guard.
Or else what?
And if we insist otherwise,
You'll have another war on your hands.
Anything Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
Easy, Rex.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Holy hell. Is that a Yarg?
Careful. Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
Sensitive? What the friggin' Yarg? If you weren't privy to the last game, a Yarg actually turned out to be the Shadow Broker.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Salarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Definitely some things being covered up, though.
Seems like a good place to hide things you don't want the galaxy to know about. Like female Krogan.
I'm aware of how this must look, but it was for their own good. They were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. We brought them here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Well, alrighty then. I thought Surkesh was a Krogan homeworld. Why has Salarians got a base here?
Another incursion?
Air defenses report unidentified craft skirting our inbound approach vectors.
Paddock Wicks.
Appears that way, sir.
You have
Let us
clearance
through
now
the
to
elevator.
send emails, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
Well, not if Rex has his way. That'll be all.
Thanks
Just
for your time.
point us to the
Of course.
females.
Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
We have a job to do.
A reminder to all personnel. Heightened security procedures are in effect. Proper identification should be maintained at all times.
Now take this elevator down and someone will...
Alert. Threat condition 2 has been declared. Scramble readiness teams.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
What's happening?
Oh, for God's sake, is that Cerberus
Sensors have
again?
picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
They look to be Cerberus, not 100% sure.
Base personnel must remain on site until further notice.
All specimens are accounted for, sir. Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have
Morden!
Morden?
eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Well, lots of familiar faces this episode. Rex and Morden.
Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free female.
Oh, he's Rex's
You
mole.
must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
Look, Morden, let's save the sentiment. We need to sort this cure out, and then there can be so many more that will survive.
I need the cure to win Krogan support.
Understood, but don't have it yet. Need to hurry. One survivor can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here.
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic.
Wait, so this is the last Krogan female. Talk about
Please be
putting
careful.
all your
Krogan's
chips
slow to
on
trust.
black or something.
I'm Commander
Is that even
Shepard,
the expression?
Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
Goddess, what she's been through. Erdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
I mean, I don't want to be as brutal with the literal last of her species. You are the Krogan's last hope.
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Who needs an army when you have a pistol?
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off.
Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Rex. Cerberus troops are attacking the base.
Oh, for God's sake.
Only one survived, Rex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Salarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Oh, Rex is on one.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens. Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan.
That's him told.
Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures. Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes Genofit's cure.
What do you reckon? Like, don't forget how valuable she is, Morton.
Morden, no scratches. Everything depends on her.
Understood. Get to elevator, Shepard.
Well, any excuse to take the fight to... Whoops. To take the fight to, Cerberus. Bastards keep getting in the way.
Something's wrong with the elevator. It's not responding. There. Try it now, Commander.
Well, that was inconvenient. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Took the words literally out of my mouth. Well, not as inconvenient as that bomb. Ah, emergency exit. Guess we're taking the long way round then, boys. Why is Cerberus going after a Krogan female? Like,
Do whatever it takes to get the female up to the landing pad. I'll try to make life miserable for Cerberus.
Taking enemy fire.
Rex giving it the big un. Oh. I think I just shot that Salarian in the face.
I'm sure there will be more.
Of course there will be.
More incoming!
Bring it on.
Don't let them take cover in the lab!
Wasn't planning on.
The female isn't going to last long against this sort of firepower.
Shepard, Cerberus in vicinity. Hurry!
We're on our way.
Oh Christ, look, there's loads of Yarg.
PC-732, the Yarg, has been authorized for covert uplift. They are ideal candidates for expanding Salarian influence with full deniability. The risk is minimal.
Oh, so they were
Obviously,
using
they've never
the...
had to fight a Yarg face to face.
That's some shady shit right here. Okay, probably really haven't got time to be exploring that much. Just need to crack on. Through here. Whoa!
Careful. There goes the next shadow broker.
Could have sworn he was muttering to Sony the whole time.
Not funny.
That's what's interesting, the little kind of quips of dialogue you get. Like, that wouldn't have been the same had Liara not been on this mission, and obviously the little interactions on the on the ship beforehand with Rex saying it's good to be with Garrus and Liara again, harkening back to the first game. All over it, Morden. Don't you worry, matey. Get through the checkpoint.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reaper's left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Damn straight, they're no match against Karen and her pistol.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target.
I mean, I think they've already targeted.
Hurry, next checkpoint.
Whoa!
Hang on. We're trying to get
Pistol
you
upgrade, yes. Now we're talking. I think we're using the high caliber barrel as well, so that's just flat out upgraded the weapon we're using.
That did it. Cerberus isn't fooling around.
They're capable of anything.
It's just hard to understand.
Yeah, I'm with Liara on this one. Why do they keep getting in our way?
Your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
Ooh, a turret, you're odd.
Watch it! We got a large Cerberus force down the hall!
Looks like Cerberus got some upgrades.
I'll try to cover you. Push ahead!
Taking them head on.
Having already taken out a shed load of their turrets at Grissom Academy, it's not going to make that much of a difference. I'll take some credits. Never going to scoff at them because they'll always be useful. Goes through the door.
Gordon was right. Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Every war has its traitors.
Whoa.
I'm headed up top.
Looks like lightning quick reactions from Mr. Cerberus there. Liara putting a shift in with singularity there. Power relay. So through here and then round. Of course he is.
Get them out. Get them away from the female.
Get the female, get away from the female. Just talk about mixed messages here. All over it, Mordin, don't you worry, matey. Picking up a new weapon in the process, but who needs a new weapon when you got the pistol?
Excellent. Clearus, wait! Another Cerberus squad.
Keep up the pressure.
He
Don't let
tempted
them
to
near
switch
the
to the
female.
assault rifle just to give it bigger, but
Affirmative.
the pistol is weirdly better against these guys, because you can just single shot them right through their armor slot. The slot on the shield, rather.
How you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope Erdnot Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
That's the boy Rex. Yep.
We found the Krogan.
They're certainly armoured up and tooled up for the job.
That was the last one.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Get your ass up here. I can't fly around forever.
The female's on the way up to the landing area.
You want us to get the female, Rex? We've got the female. Should probably give her a name. I'll just keep calling her the female. She probably has a name. We haven't even taken the time to get to know it. Don't really have a chance with these bastards turning up and ruining everything.
Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh, for God's sake. A big ass mech. This one's getting quite the intro.
Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous.
You leave it to me, Rexy baby.
Door's damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable.
That's some serious firepower. Maybe we can crack it open.
Cerberus never did play fair.
Consider it cracked open there, Gareth.
We did it!
2 clips of pistol ammo and it's down.
I think you did it. Looks clear from here. I'm coming in now.
Nice. Epic entrance Rex with a shotty.
You had me worried there for a minute.
It's good seeing the old crew back together.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh, such a gentleman. Oh, she's having none of it. Feminism in action. Oh. Really in action.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Didn't take Rex for a chauvinist.
Cerberus here. What do you want?
Well, he's had better days. Christ, what a mess. That's what happens when you mess with the pistol. I know I keep shouting the pistol out in this episode, but it's put a shift in. And once again, putting Cerberus in their place.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Yeah, they keep showing up.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing
Epic
everybody
zoom
who
in.
knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
It might be worth having
Hack it out.
a chat with Javik. Considering it's a Prothean device and it's got Prothean schematics, he might be able to help with the construction. Well, I guess this is Project Crucible in action then. As Hackett oversees the construction. It's got some, yeah, oddly looks a bit Death Star-y, doesn't it? Alright, with a little bit sort of poking off to the side. You see what they took for inspiration. Well, we saved
the female, Rex.
We saved the
Cure for the
female.
rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Bit of an ultimatum.
Morden, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
So this cure, is it difficult to pull off, or will it be a simple matter? As time is of the essence.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morton. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
It better be worth it in the long run.
Rex, I hope you realize Turians are dying while we sort this out.
The genophage has been killing the Krogan for 1,000 years. This is how it feels.
Yeah, but if the Reapers get their way,
Eve requires more tests.
all are going to be dead anyway.
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Yeah, it might be worth a chat with this Eve then.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
I thought you two were on the same page.
Can't even come close to what I've got.
Dong measuring contest continues.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Well, we'll get round to a chat with those two eventually, because it seems like they've got favours to ask. But before we do, I want to take Morden up on his offer to actually go and chat with Eve.
Do you think Salarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
They were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka.
For God's sake.
On the galaxy map.
More antics on Tuchanka. Well, it's probably worth going to have a chat with Eve, considering we just rescued her, and we did say we'd like to get to know her. Plus, we haven't actually had a chat with Javik.
Find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive.
Reasonably intelligent. Don't put our boy down like that.
Time, Doctor. I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Salarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Yeah, Rex, you can back off for this one.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Salarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor.
That's Rex told.
Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Salarian doctors.
Now have work to do.
Slide behind the comment there, Karen.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now.
Oh.
But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Well, alright. I mean, what's your take on the genophage? It's pretty bleeding obvious, but we'll ask anyway.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a Thresher Maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
Oh, okay. Clearly a touchy subject. I won't push the issue. Let's just figure out our plans after the genophage is cured, because with Morden at the helm, we've got a good chance.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
Fair. I mean, what's your take on Rex? He and I go way back.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Wait, the other clans?
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Well, there's nothing else really that we need to chat about. Rex and the genophage, that's kind of the immediate concern. Everything else can wait.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
See, again, that's a little interaction that you just wouldn't have happened, or would have played out slightly differently if I was playing a male shepherd. Just interesting how it all plays out. Before we finish up for this episode, I have hinted at it. I want to go and have a bit of a chat with Javik to see how he's settling in.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
Well, we've walked in at an inopportune moment. How you settling in, Javik?
Did I mention Salarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Morden Salarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one.
Well, thanks for sharing, Javik. I think he's settled in quite nicely, antagonising half the bleeding crew. I think we're going to leave things here for today. Next time out, I suppose we'll have a chat with Rex and Primarch Victus to see what these extra favours are that they've been hinting at. And it sounds like it's all kicking off on Tuchanka, with Cerberus there as well. So we've taken step one into securing Krogan support, but it will mean curing the genophage and making the Krogan fertile again, which could be problematic down the road, but with the immediate threat of the Reapers, I think we can park that problem for another day. So until then, I'll catch you in the next episode. See you soon.